Yes. And also my mod.
Journalism and journalism's job of looking into hypotheses and actually validating them based on the available evidence. As Tom Cotton says, there actually wasn't any direct evidence, and there still isn't. And yet today, nothing has changed, but scientists look at the hypothesis and see it as totally legit and worthy of investigating. And I almost just got caught in the pitfall, trying to do journalism and about to regurgitate what I read on the Washington Post and New York Times, that Tom Cotton said some crazy stuff when he actually didn't. That is dangerous, when reporters just repeat what others are saying and jump on the bandwagon because it's correct to do that. What's correct is to go report and look into the evidence, which is something a lot of journalists didn't do during this time. And so scientists, even...
Dog, Tom Cotton didn't just fucking say that there's a very reasonable hypothesis that, like, the BSL-4 Wuhan lab could have been responsible for the original leak of the virus that may have transmitted from that lab that leaked on accident and then went into the Wuhan wet market. He literally also kept saying, this is a China virus. This is a China virus. This is the China virus. And that, like, where is it? I mean, there's like a multitude of reporting that, like, you're literally regurgitating State Department propaganda, you dumb lib. Are you talking to me? Like, it's not like Tom Cotton was like, yeah, dude, it's...
With so much.
Senator Cotton proposed extraordinary measures to combat coronavirus pandemic. He mentioned several proposals that may seem extreme today, but later will be obvious when it comes to preventing the further spread of the virus. Italians were merrily sipping wine and coffee at bars and restaurants today. Elderly Italians are denied care at hospitals. The time has come for extraordinary measures to combat the Chinese coronavirus. What seems... Damn, he was right on that, dude. What the fuck? I'm working on legislation to get cash stipend to affected workers and their families. Stop at all but essential activity. Call it what you want to shut down. Dude, he was right, dude. Oh my God, this is a pro Tom Cotton stream now. The military must prepare defense for support of civil authorities. Holy shit, dude, he was right. Tom Cotton was right, dude. He was right, dude. Right-wing populism fucking struck gold. I'm from Arkansas, you're triggering me. I mean, dude, he's a psycho. The hood listens to Tom Cotton now. Broken clock, right twice a day. Remember that.
Even if they believed that we should investigate it, and the media downplayed it, wouldn't touch it. Until...
Tom Cotton is the most fascist congressman in the country, lol. Yes, dude, I know that.
Recently.
The coronavirus may have leaked from a lab in Wuhan, China.
U.S. President Joe Biden launched an investigation in late May.
Why would you have a bad coronavirus outbreak in Wuhan and not in southern China where these horseshoe bats are located?
Trump left office and things settled down with China a little bit. And lo and behold, we're now seeing legitimate, well-respected experts on this topic come out publicly and declare...
Unlike Hassan, who's never right. Are you fucking dumb? I was saying what I just said was right about Tom Cotton before Tom Cotton was saying it. You fucking idiot. What, you think I was wrong back then? Like, I wanted a fucking full shutdown advocacy as well, idiot.
That the lab leak hypothesis isn't a conspiracy, and that both hypotheses need to be taken seriously until we have sufficient data. It's called science, by the way. It's just called science. Just look into legitimate hypotheses. But what was troubling to me is that even still, there are scientists who are digging in their heels, saying that the case is closed.
There is zero evidence that this virus came out of a lab in China.
Like this guy, for example. He's a leading expert in animal diseases and disease ecology, and he's been the leader of calling the lab leak hypothesis a fringe conspiracy theory, like since the beginning, when we knew nothing. But here's the thing. This guy has skin in the game. His NGO gets loads of funding to perform research at, wait for it, the Wuhan.
Bro, when you're going to fucking Daily Mail Online, when you're going to Daily Mail Online for your fucking news reports, it's over, dude. This motherfucker is insane. Wait, he has skin in the game? That's so crazy. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that a leading expert in animal diseases and disease ecology also gets public funds and works alongside the international cooperation that is an absolute necessity for stopping and preventing zoonotic diseases from spreading? That's crazy. I would expect this kind of fucking psychotic take from a reactionary, okay? From a right-winger. Someone who is genuinely trying to, you know, bang the war drums against China. Not from a fucking lib like Johnny Harris. Holy shit, dude. He's doing the thing that I just told you conservatives do. Like where they imply that there is something that is like suspicious about something that is completely fucking normal. What the fuck? Made up word, disease ecology. Wait, is that what I said? I said disease ecology. I didn't say disease ecology. I was just reading this fucking...
And he's been the leader of calling the lab leak hypothesis a fringe conspiracy theory, like since the beginning, when we knew nothing. But here's the thing. This guy has skin in the game. His NGO gets loads of funding to perform research at, wait for it, the Wuhan lab.
Members of the scientific community have said that Daszak has a conflict of interest.
World Health expert has a WHO expert has a history with the Wuhan lab. Of course they do, bro. What the fuck? I don't understand why people make it seem as though like, okay, this is how epidemiology works. I need to like go back to the drawing board. So we were a fucking gas cloud, okay? And we were little fishes. And then we were little fucking fishes that started like, you know, getting little baby legs. And all of a sudden with those little baby legs, we started walking out of the water. Okay? Like, this is the basis, the foundation of epidemiology. This kind of research demands international cooperation. Because diseases, as everyone fucking mentioned during the beginning phase of the pandemic, spread from country to country. Okay? That's how it works. So there needs to be like a World Health Organization. There needs to be consistent international collaboration within the scientific community.
Due to his close ties to the Wuhan Institute of Virology and its leading scientist, Shijung Li.
So of course he doesn't want the Wuhan lab or gain of function research to be smeared. Like this
people are literally looking at scientific research from the point of view of like team sport and nationalism. That is an idiotic perspective, okay? Like we consider Russia to be a fucking foreign adversary. Most of you probably don't know this, but Russia is the only reason why we in the United States, up until recently, could even go to the fucking International Space Station. Okay? That's how science works, okay? I know that like world leaders and dumb fucking hogs are constantly like, oh, we hate these guys. Like, whatever. This is nationalism, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, oh, my team is better than your team. That's not how science works, okay? That's literally not how science works. And I'm glad that it doesn't work that way, and I hope it doesn't ever work that way. Okay? It does make his stance a bit biased, though, when he defends Wuhan when his livelihood depends on it, no. I think the most charitable interpretation for me in this circumstance is that he defends Wuhan, the Virology Institute there, not because he like works there, but the reason why he is an important person in this circumstance where they're, you know, getting information from is because he literally fucking has worked there in that lab and also is one of the leading fucking disease experts. Go find a disease expert that I guess didn't work at the Wuhan lab to talk about the Wuhan lab and speculate about it then. Because no matter what happens, anyone that has ever worked there, you're just gonna always say, well, it doesn't matter because, you know, fucking they're biased, bro. They're fucking biased. They're biased, bro. I need someone who hasn't been inside those facilities to tell me exactly what that's like by speculating.
This is home turf, where his livelihood and his life's work comes from. And he's the guy we're listening to? Like, we're letting this guy lead out on the inquiry about where...
This is actually 100% exactly the same as Challenger space shuttle conspiracies, now that you mentioned Russia in space.
the origins of COVID come from? Oh, and it gets worse. So the WHO, World Health Organization, sent a group to investigate the origins of COVID a few months ago. And this guy helped lead the team. I mean, he's like a world expert. But guess what? The results of what he came back with were not surprising.
A team of international experts investigating the origins of COVID-19 have all been...
Wait, what does he mean not surprising? Oh, because he's saying that, you know, that he's gonna fucking... Not surprising because he's defending his own, you know, buddies over at the Chinese Institute because he's not telling me what I want to know. What do you want him to do, bro? Like, you're literally just personally engaging in a conspiracy theory at this point. We must hear from this man. What is this? Is a New York Post op-ed from some fucking weirdo. What do you want me to? Why do you want me to read this? A New York Post op-ed? Why wouldn't you want to hear from the lab lead since they have? Wouldn't you want to hear from the lab leads? They have the most information. Yes, dude. Yes, that's the point. Doesn't matter if they're certified authorities, so they're biased. Only trust independent journalists like Alex Jones. Yeah. This video very clearly demonstrates how much of an absolute idiot this YouTuber is. Even if the virus came out of the Wuhan lab, it would still be the best interest of the humanity to continue to practice. I agree with that, but that's a separate thing. Like, the motherfuckers are sending me New York Post, but this is America's Daily Mirror and Daily Mail. You know that, right? You recognize that, right? Like, you basically sent me a fucking Daily Mail op-ed. Not even like actual journalism, but a fucking op-ed to make an argument. We'll get to it. We'll watch it in a second.
but dismissed a theory that the virus came from a lab.
Talked to people, asked critical questions, got critical answers, and they've come to their conclusion, and I have as well. And what they say is extremely unlikely.
But then eventually a journalist calls him out.
Given that this report rules out a lab leak, isn't your credibility on that a little undermined by the fact that you've been saying that even before you came here?
No.
Yes, you can't go into an investigation with your mind already made up, dude. Especially when millions of dollars of funding for your organization is on the line. That's not science. That's self-interest and tribalism. Listen, I don't doubt that Danzak is an earnest believer in his theory. I mean, he's a zoologist by trade. Of course he thinks it jumped from animals. But this shouldn't be the guy doing the investigation. Oh.
Dude, now he's implying that a zoologist is always going to fucking look at that, look at a disease and be like, oh no, it's a fucking zoonotic spread. I'm a zoologist. Dude, he literally just said yeah, you're a world leading expert, but like, I can't believe you like immediately. Of course, you're gonna say it jumped from animals because you're a fucking. That's like your specialty. That's your field. Yeah, you know what else they do, dude? You know what else zoologists or fucking people who are experts in zoonotic diseases or disease spread do? Stop misinformation from spreading when it doesn't fucking spread from animals. Okay? He's just doing the I'm the referee and you're wrong here, dude. What the fuck? Also, what is the fucking the thing that I don't understand is like what do these people think is gonna happen? Like, do you think these scientists are like, oh man, our grants are gonna stop coming in? Like what? You think diseases are gonna fucking end? No. Diseases are still going to be there. You still need to fucking research them. Okay? If anything, you being like these guys are fucked up and liars or implying that they're lying could motivate some GOP congresspersons to be like, we need to cut funding to this kind of disease research. And that's pretty much it. Outside of that, like, you know, they're still going to get fucking funding, dude. It's necessary. Like, this notion that it, like, there is some nefarious purpose to, like, diseases, or nefarious purpose to, like, disease prevention funding is also psychotic to me. And you know, when you get so fucking horny, it's the same talking points against climatologists or people who fucking study climate change. Yeah, exactly. Actually, it is an incredibly reactionary fucking point of view, and it's shocking that like a liberal would be so horny against China that they would then turn around and fucking make these same arguments.
And it's not just me who thinks that this investigation was BS. The head of the WHO, literally the head, the guy who commissioned this study, said that the investigation into the lab leak theory, quote, wasn't extensive enough. It was too hasty. So yeah, they didn't actually look into it. These scientists are not actually looking earnestly for empirical evidence. Okay, that was a lot. There's a lot to soak in here, and I want to give you a few big takeaways that are like the thing we should take away from this video. Number one is that we don't know. I know we all hate to hear this, but like, we don't know. The evidence I've laid out here for both the lab leak hypothesis as well as the spillover hypothesis is all circumstantial, meaning it's like you have to connect a lot of dots to make it work. And science isn't about connecting dots, it's about proving something with solid evidence. We don't have solid proof of anything. So please, please, please don't give in to the temptation to now believe that COVID came from a lab. It may have come from a lab, but it may have jumped from animals after being infected from bats. We do not know. We should investigate both. Number two, it is mind-blowing to me that a hypothesis can be labeled as fringe and conspiracy all because of politics. And then it can just immediately get reversed depending on the political climate. The media so hardcore downplayed the hypothesis of the lab leak. And they did so because Trump was in office and he was using an overstated version of that to stoke hate and tension and lies.
Bro, one of the first things that we found out was that the genetic makeup of this virus showed that it was not tampered with by humans. Okay, it was not like modified in a lab, something you can easily recognize, which is immediately why that was what the scientific community said. Now, your skepticism of this person, whatever the fuck his name is, I'm forgetting, you know, Peter Daszak, having a lot to lose and therefore lying about the fucking BSL-4 lab and its security protocols in Wuhan is no different than like claiming that the scientific consensus that was established in the beginning when they looked at the fucking genetic makeup of the virus can also be used. That anti-science skepticism you can literally use on that, along with every single instance where scientists have said anything about anything. That's precisely why the anti-science like skeptic arguments about climate change are so pervasive. and so effective. That's what people say. It's like, oh, this is big green. These scientists, like, they need to act like climate change is real so they can fucking turn around and get more money for their research. Do you understand? You guys get the point I'm trying to make here? Escaping from a lab isn't the same as being manufactured in a lab, though. They might have been studying bats and the disease might have escaped somehow. Certainly. But the problem is that's not what fucking people were saying in the beginning. And that's the reason why it was immediately shot down as a fucking fringe conspiracy theory, because there was evidence to disprove the most significant part of that. And even now, most of the people that say, oh, it might have leaked out of a fucking lab aren't just saying, oh, we need to make sure that the BSL-4, protocols have to be beefed up all around the world. They're saying, oh, it escaped from a lab because, China didn't really care. They're careless and they wanted to fucking kill people. Okay? That's the problem. The issue is that most motherfuckers will argue up and down all the way until they arrive at it's a bioweapon or something near it's a bioweapon, because that's what the real fucking fear that they have is. Of course, none of that changes the outcome. Because when a disease is out in the wild, dude, when it's fucking hitting you raw, there's only certain measures that you can take to stop it from spreading. And we didn't do that. We didn't do that after we saw Italy get fucking wrecked. We didn't do that at all. And that was the reason why 600,000 people died.
So I kind of get it, but we sort of threw the baby out with the bathwater. Number 3, it is very disappointing to me that scientists whose motives should be nothing but seeking the truth, keeping everything on the table that has any promise, they are digging in their heels, throwing a legitimate hypothesis off the table and lobbying to keep it out of the public, and showing that they are probably influenced by the fact that their funding and life's work is associated with the other hypothesis that they don't like. I get it when politicians do that, but leading experts who we're all looking to for...
You shouldn't trust Johnny Harris because he has an economic incentive to make you skeptical and seek knowledge. This will likely come back to his channel for more info. This is dumb reasoning. And also pretty classic psyop, try to get people to not trust anything. I mean, he wasn't like this before. It's kind of weird that he's like, when it comes to certain issues, he definitely has like, I guess some biases. I'm not going to say he's like motivated by financial gain or anything, but I think he's more so motivated by like having an understandable anti-China bias. And the reason why I say understandable is because he is an American overall. After when all is said and done, if you're an American, of course, China's growth is going to fucking make you fearful. Like, you don't want to lose your hegemonic status. China is the first country in a very long time, even more so than the USSR, to actually threaten America's hegemonic global superpower status. Okay? Anyway. Next Johnny Harris video. Here's why. Here's why vaccines were more dangerous than we thought. I love that. Marat works where again? What do you mean Marat works where? I'm very open about what my brother does. He works at fucking Boeing. You know this. So? I'm sorry. Did I ever defend Boeing? Like, the moment that I fucking defend Boeing, you can come back to me and be like, whoa, well, that's kind of weird. Like, you must have an incentive. I offered, yeah, the fucking Max 8 got extensive coverage from me, okay? Anyway, in case anyone's confused about Joe, where Joe really stands politically.
Because of this, do you think that your political or individual ideology, do you think that you fit into a political party in America today?
Definitely not.
Right.
No, I am such a fucking homeless person when it comes to politics. I am liberal in every social way. First of all, when I was a kid, my parents were hippies. We were on welfare. We had food stamps. Like, that was what kept my family alive when I was a small boy. I remember it very clearly. I remember going to the supermarket.
I've talked about his like his background and his like his upbringing being like a leading motivator and him having like pretty fucking decent takes when it comes to a lot of shit. So this is true.
And my parents buying food stamps.
No. Socially liberal, economically conservative, dude. No. I don't think he's gonna say he's fiscally conservative, dude. No, dude. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but dude, you guys have not heard Joe Rogan. I feel like. Like, he's literally fucking pro social safety nets, dude. You guys are, he's a fan of Medicare for all. He's pro social safety nets. Like, I think Joe Rogan is the type of dude. I think Joe Rogan is the type of fucking dude who, if you were to talk to him, and you guys know I fucking criticize him like nonstop. If you were to talk to him and be like, hey, do you mind paying higher taxes if it wasn't going to fucking war, like endless wars and shit, and instead going to socialized medicine and free college? You'd be like, yeah, that sounds great. And a lot of people feel this way. A lot of Americans feel this way.
I remember being embarrassed that we drank powdered milk. I remember being on welfare, but they got out of that.
It is, of course, still entirely dependent on who the fuck he's talking to. Let's be real.
They worked their way out of that situation. They used government assistance in the best possible way and went on to live a fulfilled and happy and successful life. I saw it happen. Mm-hmm. So because of that, I have a dedication to social programs. I have a dedication to this idea that all social programs like welfare and food stamps, all those things, it's not all bad. And people think it enables people to be lazy. It's not always the case. I think sometimes people get in a bad situation, and as a community, it's good to have a safety net. Like, it's good to think of ourselves as neighbors. It's good to think of ourselves as country, as a community. And you contributed that. I happily pay my taxes. I have no problem with it. I'm happy. I'd be happy to pay more if I thought the government was competent and it was going to make for a better life for people. If it was going to make for less homelessness, less joblessness, less people that are fucked with medical bills, less people that are in debt because of student loans. If I thought.
Wait, where were the fucking idiots in the chat who were like telling me, the #1 Joe Rogan fan of many fucking years, a person who has literally sat down and talked to him for hours in the past, a person who literally was a fan of the Young Turks until he, psychotic Islamophobic Sam Harris fucking blew half of his fucking brain out. What's up? He literally said verbatim exactly how I said Joe Rogan is like. Not only that, but now chatters who are saying, at least you didn't fucking pre-watch this video, are now saying Pago pre-watched. You were so convinced that I was wrong, dude. You encouraged Joe hate, so chatters just blindly went and hated on him. First, encourage Joe hate. There's plenty to fucking criticize Joe Rogan on, okay? He's literally a fucking ape. when it comes to a million different issues. He has platformed prominent white supremacists and has unironically contributed to an entire generation of dudes becoming like right wing by subtly, slowly but surely, like a chameleon, adapting to the political perspective of his fucking hyper reactionary guests that he has on. He'll have like one or two left leaning, leftist, left adjacent people, okay, for the overwhelming majority of like right wing propagandas that he has on, that he also appeals to whenever he has them on. And that's really fucking damaging. There's a reason why motherfuckers are constantly repeating like, trans women in sports takes in the chat. It like chat lights up every time we bring that up. And that's because of fucking Joe Rogan. I bet you hate Jordan Peterson, huh? No, what do you mean, dude? I love Jordan Peterson, dude. Why are you pretending that he has a profound take here? He just changes his color based on his guest? Really? You know who the fucking guest is that he's talking to right now? Literally Black Rifle Coffee CEO, you fucking dipshit. So if he was being a chameleon in that circumstance, he probably would be like, yeah, actually, I fucking hate the government assistance. Like, it makes people so lazy. The fuck do you mean? And most people are like that, by the way, okay? Most people are complex. That's why I literally said most Americans feel this way. He moved to Texas to avoid taxes, anti-vax, anti-trans, play the rest. Dude, listen. You're missing the forest because you're hyper-focusing on the fucking trees, dumbass. There are people just like him who you can move over to our side. And there are plenty who were like him or even further along the right-wing pipeline that has changed their perspective. So immediately rushing to be like, these people are fucking bad. They're wrong. They have bad opinions. Without like hearing the complex positions that they may or may not hold, you're eliminating like hundreds of millions of voters and non-voters from political action and organizing. So shut the fuck up. I feel like it's been a long time since I've talked about this sort of shit. So you guys like often forget. Okay? This doesn't mean like I think Joe Rogan is always right. I literally fucking shit on him nonstop. You have to be a fucking real Joe Rogan head like myself to be able to recognize that, though, so I don't fault you for not knowing. But yeah, he does. He has these positions. He's held these positions for a very long time. I don't think he's like lying here either, by the way, to make an argument.
If that was the case, I'd be happy to pay more.
Hundreds of millions is an exaggeration. That's not an exaggeration. There are tens of millions, if not 100 million people in the minimum that have weird fucking complex ideas. The American political machine is fundamentally flawed. Okay? Americans contain all of these contradictions that normally would not work with one another when it comes to the way that they express their political points of view. Okay? That's how it always is. That's why you hear like anti-corporate messaging coming from fucking anti-vaxxer psychos that are like, yeah, I hate big corporations. I voted for Donald Trump and that's why I don't like big pharma. It's like, what? You hate big corporations and that's why you voted for Donald Trump? Like, what that makes no sense. Okay? The point is to take the actual fundamentally true sentiment that those people feel and describe to them why they're correct, and then get them to recognize that that skepticism can be a healthy skepticism that you can motivate them to understand and slowly fucking, anti-capitalist pill them.
So I'm very liberal in that way. I'm very liberal in terms of civil rights, gay rights, women's rights, all those core issues that make a person a progressive. I'm very much in line with that. I also have a lot of guns.
Yeah.
I'm also a hunter. I'm very pro Second Amendment. I'm also very pro military, very pro police, very pro first responders.
Yeah, he's also a transphobe. For sure.
Fire department. I think you need discipline.
Without a doubt.
You need authority. I've been a disciplined person my whole life. I've been around people that are either military people or police officers because of my martial arts experience my whole fucking life. I have a deep respect for them. You never hear me talking shit about the police or the military. No. It's not my thing. I don't. So I'm in this weird, because that puts me in conservative land. I'm very conservative in that regard. I'm very conservative in that I believe in discipline, and I believe that if you give people a way out of things and you let them weasel their way through things and find excuses and find scapegoats and reasons why they're not successful and reasons why things are fucked up, and they'll do it. They'll do it because it's human nature. It's human nature for people to seek comfort and to seek escape and to seek excuses. It's a human nature thing. So in that regard, I'm very, very right wing. I'm very discipline oriented. I believe that.
Dude, this is just propaganda. That like leftists are not discipline oriented. That only conservatism is like discipline oriented. That's it. And it's also, here's the thing. There are a couple things that conservatives have been able to just have on lock, no matter what. Certain ideas that they were able to jump on early on as early adopters, and were able to successfully propagandize ideas such as freedom. Like, only conservatives love freedom. Okay, liberals don't like freedom. When in fact, back in the day, fucking liberals love freedom. Ideas such as freedom of speech, when conservatives don't fucking care about freedom of speech at all. They don't care about freedom at all either. They don't care about individual liberties at all. They literally want women to forcibly carry their pregnancy to fucking term. Like, literally the opposite of like allowing people to have autonomy or personal liberty. They have ownership over discipline. I don't know why. I don't know how. They're not very disciplined. And they also have ownership over family values, when they literally fucking yeet out gay kids from their fucking families or torture them with conversion therapy. Like, that's not very family values, my dude. So just remember that. Like, when a dummy like Joe Rogan is like, oh, I love discipline, that's why I'm a right-winger, or I love guns, that's why I'm a right-winger. Like, that doesn't mean anything. It's just a fucking idiot who has never had this conversation with someone who's like, dude, no, you're wrong. Like, these guys who say that they're like pro free speech, they're not fucking pro free speech. Like, even when they were screaming about how the left wants to shut down your free speech and dissent, they were the conservative organizations were mostly responsible for the highest number of fucking banned books, because those were LGBT books. You see what I'm saying? Conservative equals really smart and you're dumb. Done. Leftism fucking destroyed. Explain how he's a transphobe. Sounds like hot air. Unfortunately, Joe Rogan is extremely misguided and like very scared of trans people. And he's only had an outside look at trans people from those who agree with him, or also will use that skepticism and inherent fear that people have because of social conditioning, because that's the normative position. Okay? See, this is what I mean. Like, trans phone, OMG, he just want a girl to get abused in a ring, someone who grow with male chemicals 3/4 of his life, and don't bring up the trans female who started losing on purpose after Peoples was pointing their obvious advantage and took one for the team, so Peoples would shut up about it. Yeah, dude, you're definitely a normal person with a normal brain, and not like the average Joe Rogan supporter who literally, as I pointed already before, has gotten fucking completely blinded by the transphobic rhetoric that Joe Rogan has promoted on his broadcast for a very, very long time, including creating conspiracies like a fucking trans woman would lose on purpose when a week ago, before she lost, she had an inherent competitive advantage and she wanted to really win, and that's why she was like actually faking being trans. You know what I mean? Like that's trans people are somehow unnatural and faking to win in competition. But now also a person who would like literally undergo gender confirmation surgery and take like HRT and shit and get owned by people for just simply existing would then turn around. A person who will do that for just a gold medal is not going to turn around and lose because she wants to take one for the team. Shut the fuck up, okay? There is no winning that argument. You have created a fucking mental lock where, like, you will do anything you can, just like anti-vaxxers do, for example, and move any goalpost you can to say that, like, the trans person is the villain in this story. That's it. Yeah, notice how in both cases she's viewed as deceptive. Exactly. Nice ahistorical take on conservatism and liberalism, especially like how you use extreme examples of conservatism, such as conversion therapy, and attribute to Joe Rogan's conservatism. No, idiot. I was using that as how conservatives have been able to effectively propagandize certain concepts that are positive, when in fact a lot of conservatives in theory do not abide by those same positive concepts that they propagandize as they have ownership over. Okay? Pushing away your own fucking child for being trans or gay is not something that a person who advocates for family values would do. But conservatives do that all the fucking time. Okay? Conservatives love to make up a trans person in their head and get mad at them. Yeah, it's kind of wild that, like, these motherfuckers care about trans people more than trans people do, bro. Like, holy shit. Trans people occupy 100% of the conservative brain power, like, at any given moment. It's crazy. The left finds everything the right does to be irredeemable. That's not the case with the right, though. Like what? Right-wingers find certain leftist concepts to not be irredeemable? Is that what you're saying right now? The famously tolerant right-wingers, dude? There has never been a point throughout history where conservatives, okay? Conservatives have ever been in the right throughout history. There has never been that instance. Not a single moment where conservatives and conservative values have led to progress or things that you fucking enjoy. They are intolerant. Intolerance is built into conservatism. It's conservation of pre-existing structures and hierarchies, dude. The fuck do you mean? It's literally in the name. They want to conserve the way things are, okay? That's precisely why intolerance is baked into their worldview, dumbass. During the civil rights movement, conservatives wanted to conserve the way things are. They did not want black people to be equal. They wanted them to be separate but equal. Come on. Oh my God. During the abolition movement, during the Civil War, conservatives, okay, it doesn't matter if their party affiliation was different and their designation was like Dixiecrats or Democrats in the South. Does not matter. They were the conservatives then, okay? They wanted to conserve and preserve slavery, okay? Liberals are also at fault at hindering process. Well, I'm not a fucking liberal, so I don't disagree with you. I personally think a lot of liberals are themselves very conservative inherently as a consequence of upholding a capitalist organization of the economy. Wait, didn't conservatives end slavery? You think it was the conservatives? You think Abraham Lincoln and the abolitionists were conservatives, dude? No, it was literally the other side. They didn't even move away, guys. It's not like everyone who was like, I'm a Democrat, moved over to fucking New York, and everyone who was like, I'm a Republican, moved into the South. They literally just changed their party loyalty. They are the same people. They're the sons and daughters of the same fucking people. And a lot of them still have the exact same fucking mentality. The bad Democrats were actually conservatives, two-head. Dude, you are such a fucking baboon, dude. Your brain is like, you have a zero head. I don't know how to describe anything to you because it feels like the back of your fucking head is open and someone is just eating out of it. Like someone's just eating tapioca pudding out of your fucking mind. Conservatism is an idea or an ideology or a philosophy, if you will, that transcends party lines, okay? That's why we're not saying Republican or Democrat. We're saying conservative or progressive. The fact that you're sitting here with takes like Joe Rogan and some ultra conservative is hilarious. He's not. That's not what I started off this conversation as. As a matter of fact, I accurately predicted what his takes were going to be about how he is fiscally a progressive person, more progressive than the average fucking Democratic politician. And I was fucking right. And I even defended that against the chat that was like literally against Joe Rogan saying anything that was going to be fiscally progressive. Progress is so relative to be classified as an ideology. I agree. I don't disagree with that. It is relative, certainly. Lincoln talked about labor being superior to capital, pretty conservative. Yeah, the Republican Party has like Marxian roots originally. In its origination, the Republican Party talked about abolishing slavery, chattel slavery in the South, and abolishing wage slavery in the fucking North. Does that sound like conservative values to you? Obviously, that didn't happen, but, you know. How do you find unity or common ground if opening negotiations start with the right is irredeemable? Because the opening negotiations with the right is irredeemable. There is no negotiation. There's no back and forth. We're not fucking like having a conversation about like only, you know, not allowing fucking 30% of the kids that are coming over the border. Like, I'm sorry. I don't believe in capital punishment. I'm not going to have a negotiation with you where the bargaining starts at like, no, capital punishment is good. So let's just murder half of these fucking people. Okay. And let half of them live. Like that's idiotic. The strongest bond of human sympathy outside of the family relation should be one uniting all working people of all nations and tongues and kindreds. I'd love to hear a conservative say this quote was said by a conservative. Labor being superior to capital is fucking conservative? No, we're being sarcastic. Are you doing this whole defending Jerry shtick because you're going to be on a show after this Reddit post? Yeah, totally. Labor is prior to and independent of capital. Capital is the only fruit of labor and could have never existed if labor had not first existed. Labor is superior to capital and deserves much the higher consideration. There's a reason why Karl Marx, like, you know, he never got letters back, but there's a reason why Karl Marx sent letters to Abraham Lincoln. A gay Marxist. A bisexual Marxist, sorry. He got letters back from his secretary, I think, basically auto-replied to. So don't be a fucking idiot because you like heard Dinesh D'Souza and a bunch of dumbass Republicans say that like the party switch never happened or the Southern strategy is not real. Because you'll look like a fucking idiot. Just look around. It's that theory is unironically dumber than flat Earth theories because when you walk outside, you at least feel like the Earth is fucking flat. But you can literally look to who's wearing the Confederate gear and who those motherfuckers are voting for. You think people who are still upholding the Confederacy are voting for Barack Obama or the Democratic Party? Are you psychotic? What the fuck?
I believe that there's a lot of luck involved in life, and there's a lot of we're very fortunate. Look, I'm very fortunate just to have been born in America. I'm very fortunate to have had adversity as a young person, so I recognize and I appreciate success as a man. So I'm politically homeless. So I'm in this weird both way world where I see people that are trying to enact programs to absolve people of student loan debt, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm in. I see programs where people are trying to fix inner cities and provide community support and provide ways that you enact programs that help people get out of bad situations, and I'm all in on those too. So I'm homeless. I'm politically homeless.
Yeah, dude, totally. That's not being politically homeless, dude. Why move to Texas to avoid taxes? Dude, you are fucking a psycho. Joe Rogan did not move to Texas to avoid taxes. He might be saying that. He moved to Texas because he's a fucking chud when it comes to mask wearing and shit like that. He's like, I want more space. I don't know why every fucking 14-year-old that's on Twitch exclusively thinks people move from one fucking location to the other to avoid income taxes, dude. You know what happens when you're a fucking self-employed person? Okay? Income taxes are the easiest thing to avoid as a self-employed person, you 14-year-old, financially illiterate, dumb fucks. You can live in any state you want and fucking avoid taxes if you are self-employed. Fuck! It's literally just like Twitch brain rot. People are like, oh, anyone that moves to Texas must be moving for tax avoidance. Anyone that moves to Texas must be moving for tax avoidance. Okay, dude. Tell them that most likely Spotify paid Joe Rogan LLC and Joe pays him a small salary to avoid taxes. Exactly. Like, that shit is like hella fucking easy to do, man. And not only that, but someone as wealthy as fucking Joe Rogan just has all of their assets in the fucking markets, dude. Okay? So it doesn't matter. God damn, dude. It's literally as easy as ad avoidance, okay? Because at the top of the hour, there's a fucking 60-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, there's a very simple way to avoid ads. And that is a $5 a month subscription or a Twitch Prime that you use here on this broadcast for free. Okay? That was a good one. Yes, that's right. You can use an ad block or a VPN as well. But Twitch Prime is free. Here's the ad break now. Oh shit. Jeffrey Epstein, accuser of Virginia Giuffre, has filed a lawsuit against saying Prince Andrew sexually abused her when she was 17. He previously said of the allegation it did not happen. Oh my god, someone underneath it said, the British press 100% going to blame the Queen's death on this. That'd be crazy. This person is unaware of the fact that Prince Andrew simply cannot perspire. He cannot. Also, state like Texas has higher property taxes, especially in cities. High GST, and Texans still pay federal. No state income is literally just marketing law. Anyway. Not following the logic of tax avoidance on a flow-through entity, income is claimed every year. I mean, the easiest way to do tax avoidance, especially as it pertains to income, is by fucking moving all of your wealth into the market. And a person like Joe Rogan, 100% without a doubt, does that anyway. They have fucking, they have accountants and they have money managers. That's it. Miz moved to Texas for the culture. I think for the most part, Miskiv moved to Texas because all the other big streamers are there. So he could fucking, you know, work with them. There are plenty of different ways that you can, there are plenty of different ways that hella false. He wanted content. No, I'm sure he fucking wanted to avoid, dude, to be honest, look. There's a fat fucking Spotify paycheck coming in. It's not like that is coming in the form of like, that's going to come in as income. He probably wanted to take the 12% that he would normally be taxed on that and keep it to himself. Okay. So tax avoidance, I'm sure, was a part of this, but it's not the main part of it. Okay. It's an insignificant part of it. People fucking lose their minds. No state income tax in Nevada. People don't see people moving to Las Vegas to avoid taxes. Yeah, a lot of people move to Texas for the culture of it, okay? Austin is now little Los Angeles, but in fucking Texas. So people want to like feel like they're in Texas and live their K-Kona best self. But when you are self-employed anyway, and you have like a big fucking entertainment business, it really doesn't matter. Like you can switch your assets around. Like there are plenty of fucking financial tools readily available for tax avoidance without even having to fucking move from the state. Did you see the Mount Vernon school board meeting over COVID restrictions? It was posted 8 hours ago. Some doctor goes off about COVID stuff. I have not seen it. Also, I've talked about this a million times over, but it bears repeating. When you look at the raw data, when you look at the actual numbers of people or what the demographic is of people leaving the state of California, it's not rich people, dude. A much larger percentage of poorer people are leaving the state of California. And the reason for why they're leaving is not because of like tax avoidance for the wealthy. It's because they can't fucking live in California because the housing market is unaffordable. The cost of living is incredibly expensive in California. That's also partially the reason why California had a $50 billion budget surplus during COVID. Why? Because rich motherfuckers stay here. They don't give a fuck. They love California. They stay here. And they pay that extra fucking income tax. That's the reason why people leave California. So don't fall into the fucking capitalist, wealthy person, neoliberal propaganda that like we're going to scare off the rich by having like high income taxes. That's why people are leaving. When in fact, that's not like the evidence does not point to that. It points to the exact opposite, as a matter of fact. Public Policy Institute of California. People who move to California have higher incomes than those who move away. Some have argued that the opposite is taking place, that California's relatively progressive high personal income taxes drive out higher income residents. But the fact is that California has been losing lower and middle income residents to other states for some time while continuing to gain higher income adults. In the past 5 years, the flow of middle income residents out of the state has accelerated. Most of the people who move across state lines do so for economic or family reasons. The vast majority of adults who left California in the 2010s cited jobs, housing, or family as a primary reason. Rich people don't move, dude. Rich people live wherever the fuck they want to live. So you guys are hella dumb for thinking that, like, you know, tax avoidance, that's the main reason. Tax avoidance. Rich people are fucking avoiding taxes. That's why they're moving to Texas. Like, yeah, I got it, dude. Twitch meme, Twitch meta, got it. Rich people don't even move out of California. They just buy a house in fucking Florida and live there for 6 months plus 1 day. That's the other thing. You stole that? What do you mean? No, rich people are moving to fucking Kentucky over California. Yeah. It doesn't mention homeless increase? Dude. The reason why it doesn't mention homelessness is because that's exclusive to like Caitlyn Jenner and 11 other rich people that are not moving from California. They're still living in California. The Republicans that say, oh, I can't believe I have to see homeless people. Oh, it's so terrible. I'm leaving California. No, those motherfuckers aren't leaving California. They're just lying to you. Okay? Also, like Ben Shabibo left Los Angeles because of homelessness. And then he moved where? To Nashville. Why didn't he move to a bumfuck part of Tennessee, huh? Why did he move to the only part of Tennessee that has a fuckload of homeless people? What's up, dude? What happened? You just wanted to see the Tennessee homeless people instead of the ones in fucking Studio City? Is that what happened? It's so strange that Ben Shapiro moved from Los Angeles to fucking Nashville, okay? So strange, dude. So strange that these, you know, supposed conservatives that have lived in the heart of like liberal paradise their entire lives then turn around and move to yet another incredibly liberal area.
Found anything?
Just a special ID card. Nothing else that I can see.
Roger that. I'm on my way. To find it.
Dude, he didn't even move to Nashville. He moved his company's headquarters to Nashville. He moved to Miami, so it's even worse. I did not know that. That's hilarious.
Shia, 何か見つかったか?
Miami, the you know, conservative safe haven of Miami. I'm glad. I love that shit, dude. These guys are such fucking dickheads, dude. There's like that fascist, what is his name? The Kirk Schlichter or whatever the fuck his name is, that came out and was like saying psychotic nonsense. Hold on. What was the guy that had like a Twitter thread about fascism? He literally like wrote an entire thread. No, not Charlie Kirk. It was like popping on Twitter. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know. I forget his name. I have to pee really bad too. Yeah, Kurt Schlichter. I don't fucking know. Here, dude, this guy writes for townhall.com. Okay? Here, let's read this fucking insane Twitter thread that was popping off. For too long, red state conservatives were offered to live and let live with blue state liberals, but the blues are evangelical Marxists who cannot allow us to provide a counterexample of freedom. So no more. We must by any means necessary force them to be like us. No quarter, no compromise. Ban CRT, Marxism, and anti-American misinformation. Nationalize big tech and academia and mandate conservatism as their operational ideology. Ban leftist media and entertainment from spreading misinformation. Bro, this is literally like, this is just mask off Nazi shit. And the reason for why this is mask off Nazi shit is because if you're a conservative and you start saying like, oh yeah, dude, we got to get the government to like force everyone to believe the way we believe, then you're just literally a fascist, okay? At least other conservatives are like, oh yeah, don't touch me. I love personal liberties. Come on, I'm a conservative. This guy just went mask off. When you go mask off, there is literally nothing that changes you from what the Nazis believe. Like, there is nothing that differentiates what you are saying than what the Nazis have said, all the way down to Marxists that are evangelical and need to be fucking purged. It's not even a Nazi playbook. This is what the Nazis verbatim said. Maybe not CRT. Okay. Penalize barren, non-familiar lifestyles through taxes and disqualification from political participation. This is literally a Hitler-era policy. Okay? Penalize barren, non-familial lifestyles through taxes and disqualification from political participation. I'm telling you, this is the exact same fucking shit that the Nazis did with the folk. Abortions were illegal for the German folk. They were literally illegal. Okay? If you were a Aryan German and you got an abortion, that's it. You're going to jail. It's the Nazi yearbook instead of their playbook. Exactly. Establish property and military service disqualifications from voting. Establish property and military service qualifications for voting. You have to serve in the military and have property. Like, you have to be a landowner to be able to vote. Increase America's carbon footprint, ban mass, dismantle unions. The irony is like, so all the billionaires, they're fucking killing it. You know what I mean? Use the law to ensure blue submission, imprison dissenters, force them to act against their deepest beliefs to keep their jobs, end all social programs, and deport all illegals. Outlaw crime again. I just want to point something here. By the way, he wants to dismantle unions, ban masks, and increase America's carbon footprint. I think this is incredibly sad. That, like, even in his perfect world, he's like, I want to fucking, own the libs so hard that, like, I want to accelerate climate change. Like, this is my future. This is my favorite future. This is my favorite tomorrow. Where I'm still doing climate change for myself. Like, I don't give a fuck. My man said outlaw crime. Wait, this is a bad dad, right? Kurt Schlichter, wasn't he caught not paying like child support or something? Or maybe it wasn't that. Yeah, it wasn't this guy. It was another one. He did write this, though. Why our commanders look the other way during child rape. That's what he wrote at the Federalist. I love how he's saying that the leftists started it, like if we aren't trying to move away from the conservative starting point. Seems kind of harsh, but hey, isn't this the flip side of what they want to do to us? I'm so unclear why they would object that it's wrong. They started it. Okay. So the funny thing is, like, dude, he's literally unaware that, like, this is they started it, so I'm gonna be worse than them is literally like Nazi ideology. Like, what he is doing is exactly what the fucking fascists did in Germany. Oh, the communists, like, well, they want to fucking have, these trade unionists, they're getting out of hand. The communists, they want too much for the workers. Like, they want to degenerate our cultural supremacy with their cultural Bolshevism, right? So we're just going to do that to them. And much worse. This dude seems like a poll nerd who just copy and pasted the Nazi platform from the 30s. Yeah. Former armed car wash operator, the split Kelly Turnbull 6 is here. Senior columnist at townhall.com. He's a lawyer and an army colonel. Just an absolute psychopath, dude. I love when conservatives go mask off, though, because it's just straight Nazi shit. Antifa attacked a Christian prayer event here in Portland. It's like, is there TOS in this? I don't know. Hold on, I gotta go pee while you watch hogs get fucking duke it out with some Antifa. I have to pee so bad.
You don't feel like a hypocrite? Oh, we got a rock. You're throwing flashbangs. You're throwing eggs. You don't feel like a hypocrite? Y'all are so backwards. Y'all are so backwards. Backwards. Brainwashed. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't front. Don't front. We see you. We see you. We're not pretending like you. Come on. Be real. What is that? Hey, come on now. Stay back.
All cops are bastards in the name of Jesus. Amen.
I do truly believe that, like, people are gonna get mad at me for this, but like, I kind of feel, sometimes I feel like we should just like wall off Portland. You know what I mean? Take all the fucking white supremacists in Oregon and move them to Florida, and then we make like the fucking anarchist paradise in Portland. You know what I mean? Like, wall off Portland for the anarchists, and then wall off Florida for all the hogs. Just, you know, let them have fun. Do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Hands up, don't persecute. Some real heroes. Hands up, don't persecute. Now. Where's your God now? Where's your God now? Don't worry, he won't.
Like, dude, I don't know. I'm just like, people are gonna get mad at me for saying this, but like, a lot of these dudes are literally fucking Nazis, right? Straight up. Oregon is incredibly fucking racist. I mean, it's some might even say it's one of the most racist places. Obviously, Portland is not. So they do, these white supremacists love going to Portland. They don't want to stay in fucking wherever the fuck they live in some bumfuck part of Oregon. They love driving down to fucking Portland and just like doing demonstrations. But their attitudes and their fucking momentum is just waning. You know what I mean? So in instances like this, I literally just feel like, dude, I don't know if this is productive. Like, this is not Charlottesville, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of fat hogs that are just getting together and being like, yeah, we love racism. Come on, let's do it. Just like there's like 10 people there, you know? Oregon was the only state in the U.S. To join the Union with a constitution that forbade free slaves and African Americans. In Oregon, there was literally a law that prevented you from having slaves because they did not want to live around black people. Like, they just banned black people from the state. Never let a white supremacist feel comfortable. They're fucking clowns. Like, no one gives a shit, though. Do you see what I'm saying? And look, and this is the greatest example. Look at this. Antifa attacked the Christian prayer event in Portland, right? 9 fucking retweets, dog. It's not even getting, like, momentum in the ways that it's supposed to be. Like, even in the outlets, people don't give a shit. I just gave this issue more like, all the 9 people living in Wyoming and the NGO talked about it. Here, this is the other thing I was going to show you from Portland, though. Look at this psycho shit. What the fuck is going on in Portland? Downtown Portland, far-right extremist groups and anti-fascists battle on the streets for over an hour. Bro, they're literally just like paintball gunning each other. There were beatings, mace, and improvised firework explosives. No police response. You supported the Andy Ngio beating though? Yeah, because that was at the fucking peak. And I didn't support his beating. Come on, I would never. I do not condone violence. Are you kidding me? How dare you? I mean, he literally got fucking a little bit of milkshake spilled on him, dude. It's far from a fucking beating. And he made so much money off of that, nonstop fucking crying about it. Oh, God. But at the time, that shit was popping. There was hyper focus on it from conservative media. It was escalating.
Get that stick. Let me see.
A man with an assault rifle. This is what I want to show you. A man with an assault rifle has been patrolling downtown Portland for over 17 minutes. Police have driven by without stopping. No police response.
What the fuck are you? What's up there? You see a black guy in the middle of the intersection? I dare you. I fucking. What the fuck are you about for? Back up.
It's airsoft. It's an airsoft gun. Right? No sights on his weapon, LMAO. Open carry is illegal in Portland, by the way. Now, if he was black, the cops that drove by would have fucking literally done a drive-by shooting. Let's be real. All these true leftists need to remember you have to stay safe with your platform. You're far from a lib. Bro, you think a fucking hog like... I mean, airsoft guns are pretty fucking heavy too. But I'd be surprised if a hog could just like pull up a fucking... What is that? Like a G3 or something? I don't even know what that is. Be able to just like wave that around with ease. Oh, it's an AK-47. I don't know. I would think it's real if I saw it. Oh, 100%. It's a regular AR with a fake suppressor. He's using iron sights, so he can get the urban DK camo for his gun. Well, let me tell you something. Look at this. So he then walks by a crowded bar in downtown Portland.
Back home.
What the fuck? Is that a medic patch? He's on the phone with his lawyer, bro. Or he's a Swiss LARPer. He picked up medic class. It's an LT-12B from Lancer Tactical and Airsoft Gun. No? So then he walks towards the cops. Dude, you have to see this. This is the craziest part. Watch this. Cops are not yelling at him. They're yelling at the people behind him. Yeah. Yup. Yup. So I think he like called. I think he called like the cops. Police officer tells the reporter the man with the rifle called them, said he was being followed by a crowd. I asked if police told the man to walk to Justice Center. The police officer nodded in the affirmative. Oregon is open carry. However, the cities of Portland, Beaverton, Tigard, Oregon City, Salem, and Independence, as well as Multnomah County, have statutes which do not allow open carry of loaded firearms unless one has a concealed carry permit. Multnomah. Tigard? Is that how it's pronounced? Really? Dude, I don't want to watch this fucking video. It's got 900 views, man. It's from March. It's got 900 views from March, dude. It's literally got 184 likes, bro. How did you find that? I don't know. I just feel like fucking, it's just like one big LARP, dude. I'm sorry. Get mad at me if you want, but it just like literally feels like one big LARP at what's going on in fucking Portland all the time. The original chatter who sent me his fucking band video from high school from 2 years ago had more views than this conservative guy that you're like, you must watch this. You must watch this conservative video. It's just a LARP, dude. It really is. Watch the band video again for the Normans. I'm not doing that. Okay. All the Antifa people out late in Portland are unemployed with nothing better to do. I met so many prison guards that live in... Yeah, but like, first of all, I don't know if that's the case or not. Maybe. But even then, it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, then why are the hogs giving them something to do? See, you feel what I'm saying? In 10 days,
facing the
6 members of the Jacksonville church died from COVID-19.
fall. This just in, Duval County parents, you can now opt out of your child wearing a face covering for the school year. A form is now online in your Focus account. It's located in the forms folder. Earlier this week, DCPS made a policy that strongly recommends students wear face coverings unless their parents opt out using the online form. However, officials say students will not be disciplined for not wearing a face covering. Impact Church in Arlington says 6 of its members have died from COVID-19 in just the last 10 days. Other church members are battling the virus in the hospital tonight. News for Jax reporter Marilyn Parker joins us in the newsroom after speaking with the senior pastor, Bishop George Davis. Marilyn, do the members believe they got the virus while at church?
No, the pastor says he's certain after speaking with those family members that they contracted the virus somewhere else. Now the church is pushing to get as many people vaccinated.
Yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, I'm sure it's just an accident that like many members of the congregation have, gotten COVID now. Okay, this story is just like hyper specific at this point. How to remove... Media defends Obama's maskless birthday party. New Jersey landlord sounds off on CDC eviction moratorium. Okay, fuck it. Let's do John Oliver. These are the influencers the White House is hiring. Oh, I already watched this earlier. We watched this already. Anti-masker freakout.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Oh my God. The American spirit.
Period.
The American liberty.
Period.
Nobody has it. Take down your mask and rise up for fucking freedom. Oh my God. You motherfucker. That's what America's about.
America's not about people like you.
I know.
MAGA. I love that, dude. That's kind of sad. Like, let him yell. Let him yell, dude. Poor guy. He's going through a lot right now, you know? Trump is no longer president. He misses the dumpy all day, every day. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
Period. Bunch of fucking You want a revolution? Shut your mouth. Stand up.
Fucking mouth and walk. Let's fucking go.
Fuck this shit.
You got this.
surprising that he... Marjorie Gaylor Queen. What the fuck? That's a great name, dude. Marjorie Gaylor Queen. This danger to society was last seen at Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport, screaming at and demanding people to take off their masks and revolt for their freedom. You feel for this dude because you miss Trump just as much? I mean, it's true. I do, dude. I fucking miss him. I miss the dumpy, dude. He's got a fat one. He had a great dumpy. He had a dumper. Oh, wait. I wanted to watch this. What the fuck was this?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I want to talk about this Tigger's flag.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Okay, why not?
Now, I thought the American flag was real nice.
Uh-huh.
I don't say nothing about the shrubbery being cut. I don't say nothing about the backyard. But now, I don't like that.
Oh, okay, I didn't hang...
It's like tiger, chat. Like from Winnie the Pooh. Okay?
Yeah, my brother hung that.
Well, I know. I'm just telling you, I don't like it.
Okay.
And we have...
I know that it's easy to assume the worst in this situation. You got someone who's got a relatively, you know, it's Tigger. Is it tiger in Turkey? No, like Tigger, the tiger. That's why I said, like, he's not saying the N-word. Okay, let's keep going.
Rules. I won't have to go find out what they are, but I don't like that.
I mean, this isn't a homeowners association, though.
No, but there's rules for the community.
Yeah, there's approvals, and guess what? We operate on Supreme Leader Xi Jinping thought out here. You might have thought that this was one of those unfaithful, counter-revolutionary, reactionary communities, but let me tell you something. That's not. We are dingus here. Okay? We're a community of dingus, and let me tell you something. Winnie the Pooh is unacceptable in this community. Okay? And any image depicting Winnie the Pooh needs to be met with the Revolutionary Action Committee's Oh my God, dude. Oh, geez. This is what she was like. This is unacceptable. Would kill to see a skit of Dengus Rednecks. Yeah. She's just mad because, you know, it's outlawed in China. That's why she didn't even know what it was at first. So she had to Google it. And this is a homeowners association of Dengists. Okay. This is like, you know, Black Hammer, but for whites and also white Maoists. That's why. That's why she's out here.
There is called Williamsburg something, and there's rules.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, I don't like it.
All right.
It makes it look tacky.
Welcome.
Makes the neighborhood look tacky.
It doesn't, but that's okay.
Huh?
I said it doesn't, but it's okay. You're allowed your opinion.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna find out about it.
All right. Well, you have a good day.
Ignored.
So this was the offensive flag. Yes, it is Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
I'm telling you, dude. She got mad because it's disrespectful to Xi Jinping. That's it. Kind of fucked up. That this lady would just like show a symbol of resistance. Counter-revolutionary resistance. Fucked up. People don't know that it's fucking Winnie the Pooh's like banned in China or some shit because people used to make fun of Xi Jinping and say he looks like Winnie the Pooh and draw him as Winnie the Pooh. So it's banned in China. So I'm making a joke that this homeowners association lady is actually a you know, doing this to honor the Chinese Socialist Transitional State, okay, and the Communist Chinese Party. I literally have to fucking explain jokes like this sometimes. It's fine. It's understandable. Or she's just old and fucking bored and, you know, looking for something to do. Look at this. They like brought their fucking paintball guns to shoot people. God, they're such fucking LARPing weirdos, dude.